Fellow shareholders, friends, team members, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AboitizPower's annual Stockholders meeting. It gives me great pleasure to report to you the financial and operating results of your company for the year 2022. Last year, the Philippines continued its economic recovery and reopening as it recorded a 7.6% GDP growth. This was driven by strong domestic consumption, the growth of key industries and services, and the swelling of pent-up demand. As we all know, many aspects of our modern life, economic growth, and the increasing prosperity of Filipinos are powered today and sustained in the future by energy. AboitizPower is dedicated to providing the country with reliable, reasonable, and responsible power. Our purpose statement, Transforming Energy for a Better World, which was introduced in 2022, reflects our aspiration to play an active role in transforming and innovating energy to help create a more prosperous future for the Philippines. Our purpose is the anchor that grounds our initiatives moving forward and encapsulates our past efforts. Ultimately, all that we do boils down to our desire to help create a better world for our team members, customers, communities, and the country. I'm happy to report our efforts are paying off, as proven by our 2022 performance. So allow me to share the details with you in the succeeding slides. Your company ended 2022 with consolidated revenues of 194 billion pesos, 44% higher year-on-year. This was primarily due to higher availability across our portfolio and higher effective bilateral contract quantities, or BCQ, and spot rates driven by indices. Your company's consolidated EBITDA increased by 14% to 58 billion pesos. This was due to fresh contributions from GN Power Dingginin or GNPD and higher availability across our portfolio, gains from commodity hedges, and higher water inflows. In the same year, AboitizPower recognized non-recurring gains which relate to the portion of commodity hedge gains which were not recognized in fuel costs. As a result, AP's net income after tax for the full year 2022 was 28 billion pesos, 32% higher compared to 2021. Correspondingly, earnings per share increased from 2.83 pesos per share in 2021 to 3.74 pesos per share in 2022. So this translated to a return on equity of 20%, which was an improvement over 2021's return on equity of 17%. Stripping out non-recurring items, AP's core net income after tax for the 2022 was 26 billion pesos, 27% higher than 2021. Last March 2023, your board approved a cash dividend of 1 peso 87 centavos per share, and this is the highest dividend per share that we have paid out in the company's entire history. Total dividends paid this year amounted to 13.8 billion pesos. Our practice is to pay out one half of the previous year's consolidated net income, and this is subject to annual review and approval by the board and may change. Based on the closing price per share of 38 pesos and 15 centavos on the day our dividend was announced, this also translated to a dividend yield of 4.9%. Despite the share price pressure in recent years, the long-term value we created for our shareholders remained intact. Since the last trading day of 2007, the year we had our initial public offering, your company had a total shareholder return or TSR of 18% per annum, assuming all dividends have been reinvested. We clearly outperformed the PSEI's TSR of 7%. Moving on to our operating results. AP's capacity sales in 2022 increased to 4,034 megawatts, 7% higher compared to 2021. Meanwhile, Energy sales increased by 16% to 30,251 gigawatt hours. The increase in capacity sales and energy sales was due to fresh contributions from GNPD and higher WESM dispatch of our portfolio. GNPD Unit 2 was selling to the spot market as originally planned in anticipation of high spot prices in the short to medium term. Having said that, WESM will always be our benchmark price in contracting. If we believe that we can get higher prices in WESM than contracting, we will keep a certain open position to maximize WESM opportunity in the short to medium term. If there's an opportunity to lock in long-term our base load capacities, we will do so as long as it is within the target margins and our risk threshold. For our distribution business group, AP's attributable sales for 2022 was at 5,785 gigawatt hours, a 4% increase from 2021. With the exception of Visayan Electric, which was impacted by industrial customers that were doing rehabilitation, and Typhoon Odette, all our franchise area sales were at pre-pandemic levels already. As a result of our financial planning, AP's balance sheet remains strong, and which we believe will be able to sustain support for our company's immediate to long-term commitments and aspirations. As of December 31, 2022, the company's consolidated assets amounted to 478 billion pesos, a 12% increase compared to the year-end 2021 level. Net debt was at 178 billion pesos, 4% higher than the year-end 2021 level, while equity attributable to equity holders of the parent increased by 16% to 171 billion pesos. The company's net debt to equity ratio was at 1.0 as of December 31, 2022, while the current ratio improved to 1.8. A key dimension of our sustainability framework is risk management. This allows your management team to anticipate, understand, and address the risks that the company may encounter in its businesses. It is an iterative process that is conducted at least semi-annually for strategic risks. The top risks that we continuously monitor are risks on sustainability, regulatory, financial, reputation, operations, cyber and information security, competition, talent management, litigation, pandemic, project delivery, and other emerging risks. So for more information on the Enterprise Risk Management Program, please refer to page 172 of our colored digital annual report. We continue to see positive developments in our sustainability journey, encouraging us to sustain our ESG practices, improve our understanding of key ESG dimensions that matter most to our stakeholders, and continue zeroing in on sustainability investments that drive value to the organization. I am proud to share that corporate social responsibility is among our strong areas under the social dimension. We poured 155 million pesos into our CSR initiatives in 2022 to support our partner communities, up 10% from our allocation in 2021. This fund mobilized, among others, our post-Odette response, education, enterprise development, and environmental projects. Our pursuit of quality and continuous improvement allowed us to manage our ESG well. This is evident in our retained or improved ESG ratings in 2022, which we consider a noteworthy accomplishment. We remain a FTSE4Good constituent for the 5th consecutive year. We also landed in the 78th percentile among our global peers in the S&P Corporate Sustainability Assessment. Furthermore, we improved our Sustainalytics risk rating from 33.4 to 28.6. Our 2022 ESG rating validates all our efforts to advance sustainability within our operations. And most recently, AboitizPower received a 4-arrow recognition from the Institute of Corporate Directors, or ICD, in its 2021 ASEAN Corporate Governance Scorecard Assessment. This is the second highest level of recognition on the ICD awards scale. These ratings reflect the company's progress in various sustainability areas. This positive development highlights the company's commitment to sustainable practices and serves as a reminder of the areas where AboitizPower can still improve. By benchmarking against other companies in the industry and learning from global standards set by rating agencies, AboitizPower can continue to enhance its sustainability efforts and positively impact the environment and society. Last year was also pivotal to AboitizPower as we embarked on a great transformation journey, underscoring our vital role in the group's endeavor to become the country's first conglomerate. Towards this end, together with our partners, we have allocated 32 billion pesos in capital expenditures for 2023. This is an 84% increase from the 18 billion pesos utilized in 2022. The budget for this year is for the development and construction of various solar, geothermal, hydro, and wind projects, sustain reliability of our baseload plants, as well as various land acquisitions, new substations, and new meters for our distribution business. As we move into 2023, we must maintain and build on our momentum from 2022. Through our renewable energy subsidiary, Aboitiz Renewables Inc., we are determined to grow our renewable energy capacity to 50% of our total generation portfolio by 2030. In 2022, we broke ground on 2 solar projects in Pangasinan and a binary geothermal project in Albay. We are making significant strides toward achieving our 2030 portfolio mix target, as evidenced by our over 1,000 megawatts of ongoing and disclosed RE projects in our pipeline, with expected delivery in the next 3 years. This demonstrates our unwavering dedication to sustainable development and brings us closer to our goal of 4,600 megawatts of RE capacity by the end of this decade. As we continue expanding our renewable energy portfolio, we anticipate even more projects beyond the current pipeline, which we will unveil when we reach a certain level of materiality. So this year, we remain focused on utilizing digitalization and innovation to enhance our business operations. We believe innovation is key to our success, and our recent groundbreaking projects serve as testaments. We began construction on SNAP's 24 megawatts battery energy storage system, or BESS, in August 2022 and is scheduled to be operational by 2024. Additionally, we switched on in November our Mako BESS to generate 49 megawatts of contingency reserves. Our Mako facility is the first in Southeast Asia to be built on a floating platform and the largest energy storage in the country. It serves as a model for future battery investments and hybrid RE projects. We also prioritize our customers and strive to provide exceptional experiences using new technologies. Additionally, we're exploring new energy-adjacent opportunities such as distributed energy resources, electric vehicles, the Internet of Things, and microgrids to grow beyond our core enterprises. I'd like to highlight one of our group's core values, which I believe will make all the difference in helping us achieve our objectives: teamwork. To fully leverage the advantages of what our AboitizPower chairman, Sabina Aboitiz, refers to as a conglomerate premium, we need to collaborate closely within the group. There are already ongoing and potential synergies with the group's construction, infrastructure, and data innovation arms, which include Lima Estate, the Cebu desalination facilities, and several planned data centers nationwide. These are just a few of the areas where AboitizPower and other strategic business units within the Aboitiz Group can work together to realize the full value of synergy. However, I'm confident that there are numerous other opportunities we can explore and pursue jointly as one new Aboitiz. At AboitizPower, our purpose of transforming energy for a better world continues to drive us forward. We continue to pursue excellence and create better energy solutions for our customers. A single-minded goal unites us. With resolve and collaboration, we believe a brighter future is within our reach. In closing, on behalf of the AboitizPower Board, I thank all our team members for their hard work, dedication, and resilience. We are very proud to have you as part of 1AP as we continue fueling the country's energy needs amidst its post-pandemic recovery. And to all our valued shareholders, we are grateful and humbled by your unwavering trust and confidence in AboitizPower. Good afternoon.